Welcome to Sugosha Media News, your quick briefing on the top defense technology and global security headlines for 11th of June. The key updates: India is fast tracking its 27,000 crore rupees SBS 3 space shield, AMCA stealth testing, massive artillery expansion through K9 Vajra program. This push into frontier sectors is mirrored in the industrial sphere by Bharat Forge's entry into semiconductors and QpiAI's quantum computing breakthroughs. Maritime and aerial superiority are being reinforced through Bell's advanced fire control systems, Tombo's precision optics, and the historic maiden flight of the Maiden India C-295. Globally, Germany's Team Gen 6 alliance and DARPA's revolutionary lift challenge signal a transition towards autonomous high velocity warfare where sovereign industrial strength and deep tech innovation define the next generation of combat readiness. Let's have a look at the news in detail. The Ministry of Defence signed a 449 crore rupees contract with Accord Software and Systems for the procurement of 20 enhanced capability global navigation satellite system jammers for the Navy under the Buy Indian IDDM category. The ECG-NSS jammers are designed to degrade the satellite signal acquisition and tracking capabilities of an adversary's global navigation satellite system receiver. The system can also spoof signals and carry out deceptive jamming operations. The first made in India Airbus C-295 military transport aircraft successfully completed its maiden test flight from the final assembly line in Vadodara in Gujarat. The aircraft is the first of 40 C-295 transport planes to be built in India under a partnership between Airbus and TASL for the Air Force. This collaboration is part of a broader effort to strengthen India's aerospace ecosystem and reduce reliance on imports. AMCA has reached a significant stage in its developmental cycle, with the radar cross-section testing being conducted at Dundigal in Hyderabad. The airframe currently under test at the Air Force Academy in Dundigal is not a prototype but rather a developmental structure intended for RCS measurement. This distinction is important as it highlights the aircraft visible at the site is a test article rather than a flight-ready prototype. Such testbeds are essential for refining stealth geometry, coatings, and materials before the rollout of actual flying prototypes. Bangalore-based startup QpiAI has successfully built a 64-qubit superconducting quantum processor named Kaveri. The processor crosses the critical 50-qubit threshold, a benchmark recognized globally as the point where quantum systems begin to outperform classical computers in specific problem domains. Kaveri is a testament to the strength and dynamism of Bangalore's innovation ecosystem, which continues to deliver cutting edge technologies for the nation. The processor has been developed by QpiAI, a startup comprising experts in artificial intelligence, semiconductors, device physics, and related fields. Indian Army is preparing its largest artillery procurement in decades with a 23,000 crore plan to acquire over 300 additional K9 Vajra T self-propelled howitzers. If approved, this will push L&T's production mandate beyond 500 units. The K9 Vajra T is a 155 mm 54 caliber tracked howitzer capable of engaging targets beyond 40 kilometers. India's first contract for 100 guns was signed in 2017 at a cost of around 4,500 crores, with deliveries completed ahead of schedule in 2021. Tombo Imaging has unveiled the Avenger AVG 30 HD, a breakthrough in indigenous stabilized electro-optical and infrared gimbal technology for Indian naval vessels. After years of reliance on imported systems, this marks a decisive shift towards self-reliance. The Avenger AVG 30 HD is set to replace foreign systems and provide Indian warships with a domestically produced solution that functions as the eyes of the vessel, enabling detection, tracking, identification, and engagement of threats across all weather conditions, both day and night environments. It integrates multiple sensors into a single stabilized package, ensuring comprehensive situational awareness. One of the standout features is the state-of-the-art fiber optic gyromechanical stabilization, which delivers rock-steady imaging even in turbulent maritime conditions. It also has high-definition thermal imaging, lightweight. It is lightweight, weighing under 10 kilograms, and the innovative feature of this is the integrated starring array panoramic imager, which provides real-time 360-degree situational awareness. This panoramic capability ensures that no blind spots remain, giving operators a continuous and comprehensive view of the surrounding environment. It is also powered by AI, elevating it beyond traditional EO systems. Its AI driven architecture transforms it into a complete electro optical infrared search and track package. DRDO has issued a RFI to collaborate with Indian private sector to develop and achieve airworthiness certification for advanced machining techniques used on single crystal turbine blades and vanes. These high performance components, which are vital for the high pressure turbine sections of modern aero engines, are crucial for the next generation of military helicopters, fighter jets, and other defense platforms. The manufacturing of single crystal blades is one of the most complex and closely guarded capabilities in global aviation. The traditional metal casting leaves microscopic grain boundaries where crystals meet, creating weak points under extreme heat. Single crystal technology eliminates these boundaries entirely. Forged from advanced nickel-based superalloys, these highly engineered components can withstand operational temperatures exceeding 1500 degrees Celsius and immense rotational stress. Prime Toolings has debuted the Dark Talon X1 concept, a high-speed precision interceptor missile designed for CUAS and point defense roles. Technically, the Dark Talon X1 focuses on kinetic interception, utilizing high G maneuverability and an advanced seeker head to physically collide with and destroy incoming drones, loitering munitions, or cruise missiles. Unlike electronic jamming, which can be bypassed by autonomous dark drones, the Talon X1 provides a definitive hard kill. Its compact aerodynamic design allows for high density deployment in vehicle mounted pods, offering a low latency, cost effective layer of protection for frontline assets against saturational swarm attacks. The Ministry of Defence has finalized a 642 crore rupees contract with Bharat Electronics for 28 Eon 51 systems under the Buy Indian IDDM category. The Eon 51 is an indigenous electro-optical fire control system designed for the Indian Navy's frontline warships. It integrates high-definition day cameras, third-generation thermal imagers, and eye-safe laser rangefinders to provide passive tracking, which allows the naval guns to engage air and surface targets without emitting radar signatures, ensuring stealth. SMPP has successfully completed the delivery of 100 of jet-based Peacekeeper Agni-Veg operational drones and 6 training drones to the Indian Army. This delivery follows successful user trials in which the Peacekeeper demonstrated a circular error probable of less than 5 meters, showcasing an operational range of 180 kilometers while operating in a heavily jammed and spoofed environment. It is a turbojet-powered Kamikaze drone system designed to engage high-value targets deep inside enemy territory, combining long-range reach, precision strike capability, and the ability to strike at extremely high speeds. The system provides the Army with a flexible and cost-effective option for prosecuting time-sensitive targets while reducing risk to personnel. In the global news, Germany's defense industry is moving to preserve a national route into sixth generation combat aviation after the breakdown of the Franco German fighter track within FCAS, with Airbus Defence and 7 partner companies preparing a Team Gen 6 alliance. The proposed alliance would bring together Airbus, Autoflug, Deal Defence, Hensoldt, Liebherr, MBDA, MTO, MTU Aero Engines, and Rohde and Schwarz to define how German industry could support a future sixth generation aircraft under political direction. While the position paper does not launch a new program, it signals Germany's efforts to protect sovereign combat aircraft expertise and keep pace with NATO allies investing in next generation air power. Safran Electronics is investing $57 million to expand its manufacturing base in Germany. This step builds on the French company's long-standing presence in the NATO country's defense equipment and technology sector. The capital will be used to relocate Safran's operations from its current site, upgrading production capacity and sustainment works dedicated to fiber optic gyroscopes as well as position navigation and timing devices supplied across armed forces users. Located in the state's Ludwigsburg city, the new facility is expected to increase capabilities for portable optronic equipment assembly in support of military and commercial applications. California-based Swarm Aero has partnered with Honeywell to supply propulsion systems for its large-class multi-mission unmanned aerial systems. The collaboration centers on Honeywell's proven TPE331 turboprop engine, offering an output range between 575 to 1650 horsepower. The hardware is planned for installation across Group 5 UAS platforms now under development, which will be marketed as oversized drones capable of scalable flight formations under the control of small teams. Group 5 UAS are autonomous aircraft weighing more than 1,320 pounds that have a flight altitude of 18,000 feet. Rheinmetall and Finnish satellite operator ICEYE have established a new joint venture to provide space-based ISR data to the European market. Called Rheinmetall ICEYE Space Solutions GmbH and headquartered in Neuss, Germany, the venture also includes German space startups Reflex Aerospace, Aurora Tech, Constel R, and Live EO as initial partners, suggesting that the group would be amenable to adding other interested companies. Dronomics of Bulgaria revealed a mock-up of its Black Swan UAV equipped with two Hensoldt intelligence surveillance target acquisition and reconnaissance systems. Hensoldt and Dronomics had signed an agreement on integrating an AEW system onto the Black Swan UAV. The Black Swan, developed primarily as an unmanned cargo platform for the civilian aviation transport sector, is a single piston engine fixed wing UAV with a wingspan of 16 meters and a maximum range of 2,500 kilometers and a payload capacity of 350 kilograms. The mock-up shown at HEMAS was presented with two systems from Hensoldt, the PREC ISR 1400 X-band ESA airborne surveillance radar and the Argos 15 EO-IR gimbal turret. The partnership between both companies aims to provide a wholly European ISTAR UAV with long loitering capabilities. An emphasis on the platform being ITAR free was also present in marketing material for the UAV. DARPA invited the first tranche of teams to compete in the Lift Challenge, a national competition to revolutionize heavy vertical lift aviation. These invited teams submitted drone designs that either demonstrate that they are lightweight and powerful enough to lift four times their own weight or show an innovation potential beyond current thinking. If the competitors can demonstrate 4:1 payload to weight ratios, the result could ripple across commercial and military missions which have been constrained by today's roughly 1:1 or lower payload to weight ratios. A quick wrap. India is aggressively building self-reliance by launching a 52 satellite space shield, ordering 300 more heavy mobile guns, completing the first flight of its homegrown transport plane. Technical milestones are being reached through stealth jet testing, quantum computing breakthroughs, and a new entry into the computer chip industry. Military is further modernizing with advanced naval cameras, signal jammers, and jet powered attack drones. Globally, Germany is consolidating its air power through a new fighter jet alliance, while space spying networks and massive cargo drones are redefining international surveillance. From electric flying taxis to drones that can lift four times their weight, the world is racing towards a future of autonomous and homegrown high tech power. At Sugosha Media, we simplify complexity. From decoding defense policies to enabling market entry and structuring offsets, we help organizations move from strategy to execution in India's aerospace and defense system. Our focus is clear, turning regulatory understanding into business outcomes. We look forward to partnering in shaping the next phase of growth in this sector. Thank you.